Welcome back, and you're still on to Spotlight with me on Kaftan Television. Well, right now let's begin with some political issues, and let's talk about the PDP unending crisis. And joining me this evening to discuss that is Habib Kajo, who is a political public affairs analyst and of course a member of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. You're highly welcome. Glad to have you join this program.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, Nigerians.
Good evening again. Thank you for coming. Let me begin by asking, looking at the unending crisis in your political party, will PDP as a party ever come together as a political party again?
What do you mean unending crisis?
Because it has long lingered. To me, not
yes,
to me.
Yeah, it's to you.
In the eyes of the public, and with us, the fact it has lingered so much.
It can linger, but you can't say unending. No.
Okay, lingering.
It has an end.
Okay, it has an end.
Yeah,
and we want to see the end. Is that
whatever has a beginning has an end.
Okay.
You understand? So crisis also has a beginning and end. And there is no crisis without peace. It's just like there is no violence without peace.
Okay.
You understand? So it's also like that. So, like you mentioned, contrary to it, PDP is not divided. PDP has
but see, you can agree with me that since this crisis began, a lot of people has decamped from your political party to the opposition party. Is that true or false?
It is normal decamping, you understand, but we have not witnessed decamping in this crisis. We witnessed decamping during Alimadu Sharif and Makarfi crisis. That's where governors, senators, House of Reps, and so on, state assembly and local government chairmen that decamp, you understand?
Yeah.
But in this situation, those who want to run, like the local government chairman, that has an issue with either the godfather, the so-called godfather.
But you told me, and you told me on one of our morning show that some persons, the recent crisis, which is about the working committee and the rest of it, or a state assembly, some persons left their seats, vacate their seats to the APC. So that's the same thing I'm trying to say. Some persons
who vacate their seat to APC.
Which of the people took the opposition party of the pro-Bala people to?
You see, what I told you is party crisis is being solved inside party affairs. You understand?
Okay.
Like disciplinary committee, which is a standing committee. You understand? That's a mechanism of solving any issue. But if a person, as an individual, his own right is being infringed inside the party, you understand, then he will now go to court for fundamental human right. But you can't take your party to court because party has a constitution and party has disciplinary committee and also party has internal mechanism of solving all issues. Until all these are been exhausted and the individual see that his own right has been, then he can approach court for his own fundamental human right. And coming back to what I have said, you see, court has no right to interfere into internal affairs of the party.
Okay.
You understand? That's what I have explained to you the other day. Now, and I have told you that when the chips are down, all this thing you are talking about or you are hearing is going to be a thing of the past. And step has been taken.
What step exactly?
What the step of suspending the acting national chairman and putting another acting chairman or interim chairman to call next meeting and decide where the party will go according to the party rules and the constitution. You understand? And that has been done, and the acting chairman went to court for fundamental human right. You understand? And that's where the governors intervened and said, let us maintain status quo, but call NEC meeting. The man don't want to call NEC meeting. You understand? He has been there for almost a year now, or almost 9 months. He has not called for NEC meeting. And we have issues there in the party. We have issue in Nigeria until when opposition is playing the role of opposition. That's where we will correct the government. You understand? Now, all this thing that is happening in Nigeria, you understand? Increment and hike and hike and hike of prices and bad policies. We have seen so many things, and the party or the opposition parties are not speaking with one voice. You understand? That the voice Nigeria want to hear. We have left, the opposition party has left Nigerians to fight for themselves. Okay. You understand? Which supposed to be the opposition party will lead and Nigerians will follow. You understand? Since it is all our problem. You understand? There is no filling station for APC. There is no filling station for Labour Party or PDP or APGA or so and so. You understand? There is no market for a ruling party and the opposition. There is no school for a ruling party and the opposition. There is, you understand? There is no market for. So until the opposition leads, then Nigerians will follow. But in this situation, the PDP and the Labour Party and APGA and all the parties that has political internal crisis are trying to solve their own. For example, now in Labour Party, you know what happened. In APGA, you know what happened. In fact, the APGA own man is the one that will shock the whole world.
How is it going to shock the whole world?
Yes, because a court gave a judgment. You understand? A Supreme Court gave a ruling in favor of the man, the chairman or the executive that were elected in Owerri Convention. But unfortunately, the thing went since 2000 and I think 2022 up till date. The case is still in court after the judgment of the Supreme Court that's supposed to be enforced. You understand? INEC before refused to recognize the judgment of the Supreme Court. All the agencies refused to recognize. In fact, that judgment was even pronounced as a fake or a fake judgment. But Supreme Court came out and said, this is our judgment delivered by so judge. You understand? But still the crisis is on because a governor who want to control and the people want the party. You understand? So that's another issue. That is why we are saying in PDP or in any party that you can't take party to court. You understand? This is an internal affairs. So internal affairs should be dealt with internal mechanism. You understand? The mechanism is disciplinary committee and board of trustee. Final decision is NEC. So the governors has intervened. Now there is a peace. As for now, you understand? Until NEC meeting is being called, then all the gladiators, you understand? Everybody will be there. The gladiators will be there. Let everybody talk. You understand? They will identify where the issue is. The issue is one, mini convention or convention. You understand? The zone that the chairman, the national chairman was zoned, should produce the national chairman finish. You understand? That's the only lingering issue.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, viewers, at this point, you can call in on the number on your screen to join the conversation. You know, you talked about the political, that's your party state governors coming together. I was going to ask, what was the outcome of the meeting? Is there headway? Is there progress so far?
So you didn't heard what I've said?
I heard what you said, but I want to know what was the outcome. Can you tell us?
The outcome is
what steps have been taken?
Status quo should be maintained. You understand? The suspension of the national chairman, you understand, was done wrongly. You understand that the acting chairman should continue. You understand? Everybody should go back to his own position, but the national chairman should call NEC meeting, National Executive Committee of the meeting, which is the high-ranking organs of the party. You understand? So doing that is like solving 90% of the problem.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Well, still some persons a lot of people will still agree and believe that you know, the pro Fubara and pro Wike is the major source of the political crisis you're having in your party. Ooh. So how about that aspect? How are you? What happens to that aspect?
You see, whenever you talk about the Minister of FCT, it's like you are diverting the issue.
No, but we know that it became I'm coming since
there is nothing there is nothing flavor in
since the war began between the pro Fubara and pro Wike.
You see, when we are talking about party is beyond individual. You understand? I have told you several times.
Individuals make up a party.
You understand? Individuals make a party, but when individuals are members of the party, they have to follow the rules of the party, the rules of the game. You understand? If you don't want to follow the rules of the game, you don't have to create a problem or crisis. You understand? You either keep quiet or you let go. You understand? We have a lot of controversial leaders before, but where are they today? But the party still stand as a party. You understand? 100 years, that party will still stand as a party. There will be a time when Wike will sit down on his chair watching what is happening in television, not in Wadata House or not in PDP Secretariat. That time will come.
Okay. Because
many have gone. We have seen them. You understand? So whether pro and anti River State government, you understand? But what is at stake is the leadership of the party. Okay. You understand? If they have their own issue, you understand? That's their own issue. It did not translate to the party, because those who are saying pro people you are calling pro Wike,
pro Fubara,
that left the party, you understand, and declare for APC, the road is very clear. They have declared, they wave flag inside the chamber. But why are they insisting that they are still PDP members? They can't do without PDP. The governor took his candidate to APP and conducted an election and won, despite all odds. And anytime he wants to bring them back to PDP, he will bring them back. It's simple. You understand? So that is why you can't fight a government inside party. You understand? You can't sabotage your party. You can't break your father's house and you go to somebody's father and said, please give me shelter. There is no way. You understand? So what we are always saying, we are talking about the institution, the party. You understand? And that party does not stop in PDP, stop in all the political parties. What is happening in APC is even more dangerous than the one in PDP, because PDP are talking. PDP are looking way to solve their own problem, but APC
it hasn't skyrocketed on the media or in the internet.
But APC is not. The national chairman also have issues.
Like you already said,
they want to remove him. But do you know what happened? The national chairman sit with his own national working committee and suspended the NEC meeting, the National Executive Committee meeting, until further notice.
Okay.
So, which is more delicate. Look at what happened in Labour Party with Abure camp and other camps and Obedient. You understand? Up till today, court every day in court, every day in court. But these people, I don't know how they become politicians. They don't know that court has no right to intervene into the internal affairs of the party.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. One would wonder. Okay, it was because of the in party crisis, or let's say interim party crisis in PDP, that led to the chances of PDP winning the just concluded Edo election, and in few weeks that of Ondo election would come. Are you concerned, or are you worried that not being so strong as a political party, that's your party, would affect the chances of your candidates in Ondo State winning the governorship election? Are you concerned, or are you worried about that?
You see, let me tell you, from 1999 to date, it's only Agagu who come from PDP that won that state.
Which state?
Ondo State.
Okay.
In his second term, he was defeated by Mimiko, and Mimiko took over from Agagu. From Agagu to who is that person again? The man that died. The APC governor that died in Ondo State recently, Akeredolu. You understand? So after Akeredolu is Ayedatiwa that inherited him. You understand? So he is standing election. So PDP has less chances in the southwest entirely. You understand? We know states that we will capture. We know the states that we have base in those states. So
you're saying you don't have a base in Ondo State? Your party
there is no strong base in Ondo State. You understand?
Okay. But so what is the party doing about?
But nothing God cannot do. You understand?
What God cannot do does not exist.
Yes. So if APC misbehave, definitely PDP will grab it. Okay. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
Let them mess up. PDP will grab it.
Well, just a reminder.
It's just like in Oyo State. PDP has a base, and unfortunately, APC messed up and PDP grab it. Just like
before APC took over Edo, PDP have always had the base. PDP had base, but APC supersedes it. But then, well, that's by the way. I wish your party well, and just like you rightly say, what God cannot do does not exist. But I mind you that the APC, party chairman has called and has encouraged members of their party to, work hand in hand to make sure that they secure the seat for their candidate. So who knows? I was thinking your party.
We are watching closely.
You're watching closely. But you just confirmed you don't have a strong base there.
It's just like an eagle. There is a lot of fish in the river. So he's looking the one that he will grab.
So apparently you're saying there is no chances for your party in the Ondo State. Well,
No, that's what I'm saying. I said there is a chances if APC messed up.
misbehaves.
Yes.
Okay.
And definitely they will misbehave.
You're so certain about that.
Very certain.
Well, because of time, I have someone else to talk about, digitalization and technology with me. I really do appreciate your presence and your comment. Habib Gaju, thank you very much, sir, for being with me in the studio this evening. We'll quickly go on a short break. And when I return, someone else will join me in the studio to talk about digitalization and technology and the benefits. Please stay with us.